All right, let's talk art, one of my favorite things. Cincinnati Art Museum presenting Shahzia Sikander, Collective Behavior, a career-spanning exhibition of the internationally renowned New York-based artist. So joining us here in the studio right now, Ainsley Cameron with the Cincinnati Art Museum. So good to have you in here this morning.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
And I love talking art here, and the museum has so many fine pieces up there. I mean, from the Duveniks on, I mean, there's so many great pieces there. Exhibit this one was in Venice, Italy at one point. So tell us about Shahzia Sikander and what this means to have her stuff here at the Art Museum.
Absolutely. So this is a show that that I organized. The Venice iteration, where we premiered the exhibition, was co-organized with the Cleveland Museum of Art. But the iteration here is the largest, most expansive exhibition of Shahzia's work to date.
And what would you consider her art? Is she abstract? Is she surrealist? I'm looking at some of it right here on screen.
Yeah, so she trained at the National College of Arts in Lahore, Pakistan, in what is now termed the neo-miniature tradition. So her entire career has been subverting and disrupting South Asian visual histories and painting practices.
All right, so anything from digital animation, mosaic, sculpture, and glass. So she's working a lot of mediums. Sounds like mixed media combined together. She's trying to combine the past with the present, it looks like?
Absolutely, yeah. No, she is a prolific artist. She works across so many different mediums. And yeah, she sort of mines the past to find new perspectives on our present and the future. Some
of it looks very Dali-esque in a way, with the sort of surrealist quality of some of these paintings. Very, very cool. How many pieces are in this particular exhibition? So the Cincinnati presentation has just over 70 artworks, and then in Cleveland there's another sort of 35 or 40 that will be on display. All right, so and this is starting when? Is she there now or it's coming up? It starts this Friday, so February 14th. Look at that, Valentine's Day. Just in time to grab your date and go to the Art Museum, because there's all kinds of other things to explore there. I love your collection. There really is a solid collection, and it's ticketed, but it's free for members. How much are tickets? It ranges a couple different prices, so it's best to just check our website, cincinnatiartmuseum.org. Okay, so for someone who doesn't know about some of this art, I mean, you say she's celebrated for subverting Central and South Asian manuscript painting traditions. So is she taking stuff that starts out like a traditional painting and then she's sort of twisting it? Because Picasso was kind of that way. He looked at things in a certain way, but they never looked like what you and I would see. I mean, every artist brings their own unique perspective, absolutely. But I think what Shahzia is doing is that she's taking these traditional forms and she's changing them from small scale paintings up into like huge, massive wall installations, into digital animation. So she's changing, taking sort of the theme and the ideas and the identity and then bringing them up to today and then just radically changing how they look. So taking a painting and making it into a mosaic, for example. That's cool. That's cool. I know, like even in like the Vatican, all the micro mosaics out there where they were worried about the paintings being stolen, so they just made them into micro mosaics, and they're there for good. You know, what is it like to get an exhibition like that here in Cincinnati? Because you won't see this in too many places. You won't. No, this is an incredible opportunity to see over 30 years of this artist's work. That's really awesome. Wonderful. Well, kudos to you guys for you, especially for curating this and bringing her here. So don't forget, the exhibition opens this Friday, Valentine's Day. Bring your sweetheart. It runs through May in the Western and Southern galleries. Free for members. Check the museum's website for ticket prices. Thanks so much, Ainsley, for coming on in here this morning. Thank you for having me.